Starting the stream with my mouth full of food. Typical Chloe. Everyone, welcome to Chloethedev Unfiltered. I'm a bit late for today's stream. Usually I start around 8:15. Bianca, my fiance, leaves for work around. Bianca leaves. Actually, I'm gonna check my OBS settings because I know that they're probably. Oh no, they're the same. I had to update OBS this morning. So let's check our inventory. We have 1,173 SLP. We're just going to pop into adventure. Actually, I'm going to change my team first. It's weird not having headphones in, and I'm not sure I'm going to play music today. Good morning. I got my oatmeal. Don't worry. I went out and did the laundry and took Meeksies out for a quick skate. And so we're going to start from 13 today, I think. And so Mika is now sleeping on the couch. I did some laundry. I'm a bit late, that's what I was saying, for today's stream. But all good. The next thing I have is I have like a get to know the company, I guess, meeting with Mintbase at noon, which should be fun. So about an hour and a half from now. So I'm pretty much going to play this for about an hour and a bit. I am going to go over the Uniswap stuff again today. So after this stream, I will go through what do we got on Uniswap? How's it going? I actually haven't checked in a few days. So we're making about $1, $2 a day on average. So pretty much what I use is I take the first day I deposited LP, which is like the second day of playing, and I take today, and I see how many days that's been and how much dollars I've earned. The price of SLP has actually been all over the place. It's been a bit lower recently, which it doesn't really bother me at all. Because to me, just how much SLP I have, so I'll show that at the end as well. For Aimery's Axie farmer, Aimery.eth, the main way that we are going to be investing into Axie Infinity is by having a ton of SLP and continuing to add liquidity. So no matter what I do in the mornings to play the game, whether it's playing adventure mode, playing PvP, which I don't really like that much personally, or playing land gameplay, which I'm hoping to start playing in January, probably exclusively. But I'm going to assume that I'll earn hopefully some SLP or something with the land gameplay. So assuming there will be some SLP gain in land gameplay, that all that SLP will still be used for Aimery.eth. I'm assuming that a lot of what I'll be doing with land gameplay will be crafting items as well. So I want to craft items for myself I have an Arctic piece of land, I'm pretty sure. So I'd like to craft some items to make, because I tried facing a boss in the land gameplay and it was so hard. So I realized that my 3 Axies aren't really strong enough for land gameplay. They might be okay for adventure mode, but the actual items that you craft and you put on your land make your Axies stronger. In certain respects, in certain areas, bird Axies in Savannah will do 15% more range damage. Okay, so it's a little buff that you can put on your land, and it might be because it's helping in Savannah. Maybe it'll be a little like a desert bush or something like that. And I don't know why I did that. That was so unnecessary, waste of energy. But the cool part about that is that you can only have 3 Axies. They don't have to be the best Axies, but you can make those Axies stronger the more you use them, or the more land items you get. So it's kind of cool. But we will see where all that gets up to, because I played 2 days of the demo, or 3 days of a demo, but I got really busy and I was supposed to be moving to Antigua and stuff, and my flight has been rescheduled now to be January 3rd, but still, I wasn't really expecting to have time to play any land gameplay much, so I didn't want to spend the time doing that. And I thought I'd get rid of my debuff, but apparently I just wasted the card. Okay. Honestly, maybe I should just use 1 risky feather. Yeah, waste of energy. But These levels are all pretty easy. I stopped playing music in the background because my videos were getting restricted in some areas, but I don't know. I might just put it on recently. I mean, randomly. Um, Although I think my phone's in my jacket, which I mean, maybe it should just stay there. But I might have to go in the middle of the stream and go swap out the laundry anyways. So what I think I'm gonna do is keep no music on for now and just see how it goes. I'm talking a lot anyways and whatever. And then when I go swap out the laundry, because I don't want to keep the laundry in for like an hour or hour and a half. It only takes about half an hour to do, and other people might be waiting for us to be done. Um, so, whoops. So yeah, probably around like I don't even know how long from now. How long has the stream been so far? Only 5 minutes. So probably around near closer to 11, about half an hour. I'll take a little break. By then, I should definitely have 100 SLP, and I'm pretty much just going to be playing level 35 over and over again anyways, and so a little break might do me good. So if you're watching these streams now, sorry, I'm pretty much just trying to beat level 35 at this point and level up Fuzzy Peach here in the middle, level 17. So every day in the morning, Monday to Friday, I play for about an hour when I have the time. So I mean, meaning sometimes I'm doing the advent calendar, for example, this month for Mint Base in CryptoVoxels, and so that takes a good bit of time to complete sometimes, and so I don't have time to sit here for an hour and a half or whatever doing stuff. But yeah, first things first, I come in, I try and level up Fuzzy Peach. I'm not even sure if it's worth leveling up Fuzzy Peach. Like, maybe I should just sell it. Maybe it's not worth keeping the team. Because I'm not sure if Fuzzy Peach is better than, what's it called? I'm not sure if Fuzzy Peach is better than Coolberry. The Axie I'm going to be using in the middle soon for PvE, but it does offer more speed for PvP, and does offer a bit of just different gameplay with the extra speed as well. Because I'll attack before other characters a lot of the time. It doesn't offer much of a different gameplay, but to be fair, it doesn't matter much because I don't use it very often. It's it's a sub. So I'll probably keep it around as the sub of Coolberry. But Kale Pop, which is the front Axie, I forgot its name for a while, but I checked it recently. Kale Pop does need a sub. So what I'm gonna do, maybe even today, very soon, is buy a new Axie for Aimery, my son, for Christmas at some point. That's a pure plant or some sort of pure tank Axie with a good amount of tank abilities and all that. I guess let's try and not have the debuff. And then I'm going to breed it with Kale Pop, because I really do like Kale Pop. A lot of great abilities. But I wouldn't mind getting rid of Shipwreck, and I wouldn't mind even getting rid of Disguise as well, depending on what comes up instead. So we shall see. I have no clue what But I do know, though, that I think I need to upgrade or just change out my front Axie. To be level 25 and not I don't even have a tank I don't have a pure tank. Right, I have a pure bird that I purchased. I have some middle things in the middle that I kind of breed myself. And this tank was just, I bought the cheapest tank I could find. I bred it with one of my aquatics, I think, because aquatics are like a mix of like just middle characters. We should just skip some of these. They're kind of boring. Yeah, I mixed it and I got Kale Pop, and I was like, okay, cool. Kale Pop's awesome. Like, it has a good enough health, pretty low speed skill, and morale. But the cards were good enough to get me through a lot of. I did pretty well on PvP. I was in like a 1400s. Well, usually the 1200s, and I was getting up to like the 1300s at times. I think one time I broke into the 1400s, which I was pretty happy about. But the main issue I continued to have. Actually, PvP was just hit or miss. But with PvE, definitely currently, I don't have much mobility in terms of what I can do differently to survive different things. But the only way I can survive really is if my front Axie stays alive for the majority or for all of a stage. right? And so with no self heals, right? No debuff reducing, no, but we have our energy game. So I want to keep Carrot Hammer for our energy game. I think Peace Treaty's being a bit greedy potentially. Having my front Axie with Peace Treaty and the damage is nice, but I really think I need a pure tank Axie. Not so much on the energy game. Like, Shipwreck is honestly useless too because it's kind of more of a get hit and then attack more, and it doesn't really work all the time. So honestly, Carrot Hammer is the only ability that I would want to really keep. Disguise maybe, but Shipwreck and Peace Treaty could definitely go. That is no big deal to me. And so that's why I was thinking maybe I'll just buy the plant that I want for a tank and just start using it. And then I have Kale Pop as a backup, and then I could breed a third backup or something to sell or whatever else. So, this is Aimery's Axie Farmer, so I do want to be breeding Axies from time to time as well. It allows me to give them away. So I gave 4 Axies, all my aquatics, away to someone recently. I should end up messing with them and asking them how they're doing and such, because, always nice to continue to reach out and make sure people are enjoying the game. But they had the game downloaded. They had Mavis Hub ready. They had the Axies. They were getting started. They had Binance and a fiat gateway to get in as well. So they were all ready to go in terms of earning some crypto. All we needed was a free way to do it. And so I was like, you know what? If all you're trying to do is earn some crypto, I can definitely send you a few Axies and get things going that way. So we did that. The Marmaji Foundation has no more Axies anymore. Marmaji.eth. I think I have the scholarship account I set up for my brother, one of my brothers, that he said he was too busy, he didn't have time to use it, and that if I could take it back and use it for someone else. And I was like, okay, cool. So there's that account that I'm going to actually try and set up for somebody properly. Then I sent my other brother 3 Axies, but he hasn't actually used them yet. And so that's kind of annoying for me, because I'm like, okay, well, send them back and I'll set up a scholarship account. And if my brother wants to play on the scholarship account, he's more than welcome to. But if he doesn't play on it, I can just give that QR code to someone else. So that's kind of where things are at now. Going to Antigua soon, and so hopefully I'll be able to kind of teach someone. I mean, the idea is I shouldn't have to teach about how to play Axie Infinity. Someone has to have their own initiative to want to play a game on their phone and earn some crypto. And all I can really do is just say, I'll give you the Axies, but go to the Axie Discord to learn about how to play. Go to the Axie Telegram or whatever else you need to do to figure out what you're doing. But honestly, I don't really want to be sitting here teaching people to play the game. But yeah, I don't want to be teaching people the game. I just want to support people, or provide some support for people who already want to play the game. So yeah, if you ever watch this and you're like, hey, I would want to play this game, earn some small love potions, put sells on Binance or Uniswap and earn a little bit of Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever else you want to do, try out Uniswap and stuff, LPing and all that, feel free to message me, I suppose. I might send you a few Axies. I don't really need them. My big research project was trying to figure out a way to get only 3 Axies, play for a month or so, and have a viable income in the crypto space. And I think that I have solved the research hypothesis was that yes, people saying that crypto's too hard or they can't get into it. I think that's a lie. I don't think it's true. I think that people just don't have enough drive to just pick up and learn something. And I think that Axie Infinity kind of proves that point because it makes it so easy to earn some crypto. They have scholarships available for pretty much anyone that wants to play. You download a game, they give you a QR code, and you're earning crypto, just like that. And so anyone with a smartphone can play an hour a day, 7 days a week, and earn at least 1,000 SLP a week, which is the minimum requirements for most scholarship grantees, I guess. So there's not really much of an excuse, in my opinion, to be like, oh, I own no crypto. It's too complicated. It's too hard for me. Like, I mean, if you don't like video games, then of course, like, but there's other ways to play. So you can be, okay, I'll breed Axies instead, or, I'll play PvP or just PvE. Like me, I'm like, okay, PvP is kind of like so aggressive, and everyone's trying to like kill everyone. So I'm like, okay, I like PvE. I'm just kind of like relaxing and playing against the computer. It's nice and chill. I can just hang out and live stream. But that's the way I found to keep it interesting. And everyone has their own ways of doing so. And what I like to see is, people finding solutions to the problems that they have, not really creating more issues. Because I mean, everything in the world obviously has random issues to it. It doesn't really matter. The whole point is solving them. Right, so if someone's like, oh man, I can't get any crypto in my area, the jurisdictions, I can't get the fiat gateway, all this stuff. I say BS, because you could go online onto Discord, join an Axie scholarship, and start earning SLP to your ETH wallet anywhere in the world for free. Even some sanctioned country, even some country where the jurisdiction doesn't allow you to use crypto or fiat gateway. It doesn't matter. You can get SLP. You can go on Uniswap. First of all, on Binance, you can withdraw up to like 2 BTC, so like 40 grand a day without KYC. So there's that. Second of all, you can use Uniswap and get ETH, DAI, USDC, whatever kind of stablecoin you want. You can use Bitcoin and ETH to buy gift cards in most countries. Not every country, I understand that. But come on, we're going above and beyond what the bare minimum is, in my opinion. The bare minimum, in my opinion, is can I earn some crypto with only a cell phone and some Wi-Fi? The answer is yes, in multiple ways now. I mean, when I started playing this game, it was like the only way to do it, and so that was my research project. It was like, okay, well, I don't have enough crypto. I want more crypto. This game seems to allow me to earn more crypto. So, is this a viable way to do that? And then I played for about a month and a half, and I realized that yes, it is viable. But is it something that I want to spend 4, 5, 6 hours a day doing every single day for the next 4 or 5 months in order to, ensure to make an appropriate amount of money? I was like, no, I just don't want to do that. I have other research interests that I want to do. But part of my research interest was that I kind of also wanted to just beat the round, like not a research interest, but like it's something I just wanted to do. Beat the first boss and beat the entire Lunashia run, like level 36, the last second boss. And it seemed so insurmountable at the time. I was like, I have these Axies. I don't even know. I wasn't going to buy any more Axies. So I had 3, and I was breeding some and such. But my main thing was, I don't want to invest any more into the game. Back then, Axies were like $3, something like that. So my thing was, okay, if I spent $10 on this game, how much can I make? What's the goal? So I spent $10 on Axies, and I ended up with like 3 or 4 Axies. No, I had like 6 or 7 Axies or 8. I ended up giving them to my little siblings or whatever because I was like, okay, cool, go play a game and earn some crypto. Like, why not? A lot of my siblings do play now the game, which is really cool. So they're all earning crypto in some way, or most of them are earning crypto in some way. But I had a few Axies. I made $9 in uni. In addition to the 400 uni I got. I got 9 uni for free in addition to so I got 409 uni on that account for doing the LPing and all that on Uniswap. And why did I do that? That was just so silly. Anyway, and I earned quite a bit of SLP. Probably earned like $20 in fees, LPing, and then I earned probably like $200 in SLP by playing the game. So overall, spending $10 and playing for 6 weeks, I earned at least $300-$400 plus uni and stuff that I realized that I earned after. So well worth it, obviously worth my time, and I like continuing to do it because now 10 months later or whatever, it's still viable to play this game, and obviously only more so than before, right? Like if before I was making a few $100 a month, but like it was risky, the game could end up disappearing at any point in time, whatever. But now, I mean, the game has a lot of staying power. They have the AXS out now, and like Axie shards and governance tokens. I mean, the game is completely changed. So, in my opinion, playing this game 4 or 5 hours a day all of a sudden isn't that risky anymore. It's a job now. You're making the game more fun for others. You're earning for yourself, and it's a job. But what I love about the crypto community is that 10 months ago, there was only pretty much one job that you could have in the crypto community and get paid like this. But now, I mean, there's so many things you can do in the community. If you want to earn some crypto, you do not have to buy it. If you want crypto, there's no reason to buy it. I mean, with CreateBase, for example, I'm facilitator for MintBase. We work on Near. You could literally come and do any old bounty, decorating something or doing some kind of art, make 20, 50 Near, go onto Binance, swap some of that. You could stake that Near, actually, if you really wanted to. So, you know, and with all your earnings from staking that Near, send them to Binance and cash out to ETH, or, you know, buy some Axie, start playing that. And there's just so many ways. Let's do level 22 as well with this team. This team, I'm not doing the boss with it because it just doesn't really make much sense in my opinion. But this team can handle up to level 22, and I don't think I've tried. Level 23 is really hard, so I haven't tried level 23 with this team. But I definitely would want to try levels like 25, or there's like a really easy one up there somewhere. I can't even remember. Actually, we're going to do one of these. Because there's no, there is a shield. And we're going to do this just in case. But this is where I like having that speed so I can attack first, right? And they don't even get to attack my friend Axie, which is wonderful. And I do like having the extra damage coming from my front Axie. It is great. So again, my goal was to create some kind of hybrid team where they all can just work well together. And I think this team does work very well together. It's just level 35 is insane. I got really close. Yesterday, I think I was going through it quite a bit. I got really close a couple times, but I think I might have played it 20 or 30 times. And every time I played it, it was just, geez, quite difficult. But what is that sound? Oh, cool. Okay. So yeah, it's you know, getting 10:45, 48 now. I'll probably beat a few more of these, and then head down to do the close, and then head back up. And when I come back up, I'm probably just gonna be focused on level 30, level 35. I mean, if I beat level 35, then I'll try level 36. But I actually think level 35 must be harder than 36. Maybe not actually, because my brother didn't. My brother plays as well, and he didn't say anything about level 30, 35 being difficult. I remember him saying level 34 or something was really tough, or level 33. And I tried to get up there, and then I got there, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, I tried the boss level 40, like 60 times or 40 times, and I used all my energy. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're there already. So I'm one level behind my brother. You know, as oldest sibling, I gotta make sure I gotta be number one in everything, you know. My brother's quite good at Axie though. He has quite a good team, and you know what? I should be like do friends. I should friend him on here because you can like friend people now, and then I should face him live sometime. He definitely beat me, I'm sure. He actually has spent money on Axies. I have not. This one seems like it'd be easy too. Let's see what there is. Let's try it, because I don't think I've tried level 24 with this team before. And I just want to see if it is possible, because if it is possible, then I mean, I'd like to try it, right? Or continue doing it. Correct. Thank you. You, Fuzzy Peach. Shield or no shield? No shield with 700 health. You'll be all right. I hope. Yep. Should be all right. Let's see what happens. There you go. No shield. And we attack first, right? So we know we attack first. We know we have no debuffs. 900 damage for the thing. Okay. We know we attack first again with all of our Axies this time, actually, which is nice. I'm gonna use Disguise for a bit of a shield because, like, why not? These bad boys do not have a shield, so we should be able to just one of those, and that should be all right. And hopefully we'll attack this bottom one, or kill this bottom one, because this bottom one is the one that never mind, that I think has the 3 cards. So even a crit won't do it here with the debuff. That's not too big of a deal. But yeah, 3 cards down here, which we should still survive for, just barely. I lied. It should not matter though. See, this is where we are sat actually. Ugh, see, this is annoying. Anyways, this is where I guess we might as well just let this happen, because they're going to attack us, and we're still going to be alive probably, which is great. Perfect. And then I can use this Axie to attack again, actually. Why not? Actually, there's a good reason why not, I suppose. It's a bit silly to do things this way, but I kind of want to see what happens more than anything else. Okay, well that worked just fine. Because they used Eyeball Shot twice, they damaged themselves, and I didn't have to waste... I had a debuff on here, I didn't want to maybe not kill it, but now I can get rid of my debuff. Both Axies are full health, we have 9 energy going into the next round, and we should be alright. So, I guess just that to keep things simple. And then if we end up accidentally critting, it shouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So, here we go, we'll see. So, right? Oh, no, we could, oh wow, I did not expect this to do that much damage. That's alright. But we should be alright, maybe. Fuzzy Peach should be able to handle this, regardless at the end. Oh, perfect. That was lucky. Let's see. We're going to use this just to get rid of the debuff. And then we're just going to use that. So, just to get rid of the debuff. And then we'll get hit. Oh, wow. Okay. That crit wasn't that fun. But again, we should still be fine, because the back Axie here should be able to kill this regardless. But that was cutting it a little close. But we, again, with the speed, we attack first, and we have enough damage to kill it. So yeah, level 24 is possible. I made some silly mistakes, just testing things out. But what's next? Let's try 25. Why not? I mean, part of this whole thing. See, the problem is that when I use Fuzzy Peach to attack, it does such little damage, right? But if we crit here, we can get lucky. The debuff is still nice, though, and these things don't do that much damage, like 60, 100 with Eyeball Shot, Bounce, Slam. I guess Bounce is a bit annoying because it can cause confusion, but that's what Disguise is for. So, honestly, not that big of a deal. Hopefully, I guess we... Okay, fine. That works, too. Back to the heal. And then again, they do a little bit of damage. And that Ink Death disables ranged abilities, but my front Axie doesn't have any ranged abilities, so I don't have to really worry about Inklers too much. Luckily. Let's just hope we kill it on the first hit, and then... Perfect. Damage the Inkler a little bit. And I think they have Eyeball Shot, yeah. So that'll be good. We just don't want a debuff for no reason, so... Awesome sauce. Okay. I don't think we'll kill both of these golden irises, but that would be the goal here, I suppose, right? There's one. There's two, I think. Pretty high chance we kill both. There you go. Nice. Level 25 is pretty easy because of the so many Inklers and Planters, and Inklers and Planters aren't that hard to kill. They have so much support abilities. Like even that, like a waste of a heal, right? Because chances are they don't have actually any shield, so they're both a waste. We know that we're going to attack first, and we know we're going to kill on the first hit. Although I had a debuff, and I only did 244 damage. That's wild. So they're gonna attack me first, which so Shipwreck's gonna proc. So we want Peace Treaty to come up. Let's use everything though. But so here we go. If we survive, if we survive, so we should survive. Ooh, perfect, just in time. So we're gonna kill the front Golden Iris, and then we are probably gonna die regardless, our front Axie, but it won't matter that much. And we might actually survive. Oh no, see. That's honestly good enough though, because we'll still get to attack, and we'll probably kill one. If we attack the bottom ink, okay, well, we still might kill the top one if we crit. But either way, like literally one of the worst ways for the damage to divvy out. But they won't get to attack us, and so now, regardless, even though again I'm not getting the best of hands, we attack first, right? Their speed's at 117. Our speed's already at 126, so we're already faster. They're level 23, and we're level, 17, 18? So this is why having higher speed Axies is nice. 10 more SLP. Woo woo! Okay. I'm not going to play level 26 or 27 with this team. But you know what I am going to do? I am going to switch my teams out now. Because it's time to go check on the... Actually, no. It's not 11 yet, but it's 3 minutes to 11. So what I'm going to do... Sorry, I lied. I'm going to switch teams. And... yeah, we're just going to play with it if I have once. Just to kind of get this in the stream, and then not a bad first hand. Better, but now I wasted the twin tail, but that's all right. That's all right. We still have our shield. Honestly, if my front Axie survives the first round, I'm happy, and that's amazing. That's great. Oh no. Double speed. Oh no, double speed's still not fast enough to attack first. This is kind of annoying because I'm gonna have to use Egg Bomb, but I really don't want to. They have no shield though, and 2 attacks coming from the. Happy I did it. Happy I did it. And we're gonna damage the Inkler a little bit. Perfect. And now we attack first with with 2 of our cards. Dang it. Golden Swing is probably coming. Darn it. That stinks. That stinks. I was doing great, and they disabled my ranged abilities because I used a Roma Bomb. Wow. Okay. I was not... okay. Not expecting that. Okay, we're just going to surrender now because apparently they use Golden Swing every time when they have... That was a good start, though. That was, I'm actually quite sad that we couldn't have went farther in that round because I think that would have been a fun one. This round looks good again. We'll kill the Earl Grey. Would have been nice to have killed it in one hit or two, something like that. But beggars cannot be choosers. So what's annoying is that whenever it's the last, it always decides to use Golden Swing. But why can't you just use these 3 attacks or a bunch of other ones would be great. Okay, so. I feel like I'm going to die now, regardless. But we'll see. We're going to kill this Glorious Fang, which is a good start. Good start. We'll see what comes against us now. I mean, pretty sure I need all 3 Axies alive. But when my back Axie dies, I do keep going. Because I can heal my front Axie at least, so having no back Axie is not the worst thing in the world. So we are going to heal right away, and we are going to use these, but we are obviously going to use all 3 of our attacks from the back. Actually, no, I wasted energy. Although, do they even have a shield? I don't even think these Golden Irises have shields. So, yeah, it was a waste to use all 3 cards there. But they also have Emperor Smash, which does more damage the more energy I have, but it would have been worth it to have still. And they have Golden Swing, of course, so... And they still used it, yay! Okay, I'm just surrendering now because... we got close, I suppose. I'm gonna go swap over my laundry now. So, like, you could actually, you know what I'm gonna do instead is I am gonna end the stream soon, and so I think that makes more sense. So, let's pop into. Cause it's been an hour. Oh no, it's been 35 minutes. Darn it. I'm always forgetting stuff, but I'm still gonna stop the stream soon. Almost at 100 SLP. One more level and I'll get it, and I'm just gonna sit there. I might stream again later, or I might leave my stream on. I haven't decided. But for now, let's look at how the account is doing. So it's saying that now the value of the liquidity is at $531. I think that's higher than it was for a while. Last time I was checking, we were like 400 and something. Okay, cool. And apparently we've earned about $52 in rewards. Pretty good. We've earned about 700 SLP so far in the past, let's say 2 months, right? So 47 days ago was our first deposit into Uniswap for LPing, and we've made $52. So less than $1 a day. But you got to remember some of those days were at the beginning where I only had like $5 in liquidity in there. So the average is picking up over time, and yeah, I've deposited 7 times, you know, so that's our, let's say each deposit took me $5 to do. I probably paid $35 just to deposit. So not the most reasonable thing to be doing. But I wanted to just kind of have this testing and have everything up here. And so if you were going to do this, I would definitely suggest wait for gas prices to be low and probably just save up around 10,000 SLP or 5,000 SLP before you even deposit the first time. But yeah, let's check out the pair real quick so we can see how volume has been doing really well today. So usually a very easy way to check about how much fees you're going to be earning is just take the total liquidity of the pair and then take the volume. And you kind of want, I mean, personally, for higher risk investments, you want the volume to be like on par with liquidity, or you know, higher is great. So with this pair specifically, on the lowest end of volume, usually you're at about a third of total liquidity, which is not the best. But if you go back, honestly, to pairs like FDI, I have some funds in this. So look at total liquidity is around 100 million, and the volume is like what, a fifth or less of that? Less, so like a sixth or a seventh. So, but this, as you could see, is a very not very risky pair. The returns you're making are going to be very low in comparison, right? You're at a sixth of volume compared to liquidity. And then, of course, when you get something like SLP, you could see how, if you know, I have some money in that other pair, DAI ETH, because I'm like, you know, I like supporting the DAI ETH community. But what I find to be really funny is stuff like this, where it's like, if I had that same money, so now we're looking at SLP specifically, not the whole pair, just SLP, and the volume for the token today is great. If you go to the pair, it's more realistic for what, like checking those numbers again. But even still, you could see how if someone had the same amount of money that they had in the ETH DAI pool that they have in the SLP ETH pool, they'd be making like 12 times the amount in fees, or a little less than that. I mean, 8 or 9 times the amount they're earning. So I have, I'll show it, why not? So I have about $5,000 in the ETH DAI. It earns about, you know, let's see, I don't know how long it's been. So 18 days are removed. It's gonna be annoying. But around 20 days it's been in there, I think. Maybe a bit longer. I can't even remember. Oh no, it's been there for longer than that. It's been there for about a month. So let's say it makes about $100 a month. Not great, not bad. But on $5,000, right? And we've already shown how off of $500, I'm making like $25 a month. So off $5,000, I'd make $250, I guess. Wait, right now I make about $1.50 a day, let's say. So it would be $450 a month, $45 a month, and so $450 if you had $5,000. Yeah. So if you had $5,000, you'd make $450 a month here, where you'd make only about, you know, a little less than $100 bucks a month here. So it's about 5x in fees, 5-6x in fees that you'd earn. But with ETH DAI or DAI ETH, I never have to worry about it. I just come back and check on my feeds from time to time. Basically, all I look at is the price of ETH, and as long as the price of ETH, based on the price of ETH, I know how my pool is doing. With SLP, obviously, I keep doing that where when I show Uniswap, I put my face in the middle. Sorry about that. So this was the DAI ETH pair with $5,000 of liquidity earning 90, and this is SLP ETH with $500 liquidity earning 52 in 2 months. And so I'm probably going to add maybe a bit more liquidity, but I haven't decided yet. I love the fact that we have 7,000 SLP though. If we own that much, I guess SLP. Like if I withdrew right now, I'd be able to have that much. And then obviously half an ETH for my son as well. But that's about it. I like just showing this a little bit so people can kind of understand what I'm doing, where the funds are going that I earn, right? So I earn a little bit of funds obviously playing the game, got 1,200 SLP, and so obviously I could come here and I can breed more Axies and stuff, which is great. But that's only one way to play the game. Another way can be to come to Uniswap, sell your SLP for other assets. You can get some compound or tokens or Uniswap tokens or whatever. But I think one of the coolest things to start doing is just start LPing, start providing liquidity for other people in the community to start using these products. So you can LP for Axie shards if you really wanted to. I think it'd be a cool thing to LP for. You could LP for SLP. You can LP for other things completely. If you have any questions about LPing specifically, feel free to ask. But again, probably best to ask in the Uniswap Discord or Uniswap community because they have all the details. I'm just someone who likes to experiment with all this tech. So on that note, the stream's about 4 minutes long. Honestly, I'll leave it here. I'll try the 35 again tomorrow. But less than an hour to my meeting, and I'm just gonna chill and pet my puppy until then. But hope everyone's having a wonderful day, wonderful morning, or wherever you are, whatever time of day it is. And that's all from me, Chloethedev, and that's all for today.